Hey guys, sorry. I was outside and my phone got hot. It's hot outside. But I just basically was saying how important it is that we have strong prayer lives. So often as believers, what I noticed just from talking to others and just from my own experience is that so many people they don't have strong prayer lives, and they wonder why they don't feel the power or the closeness, or they don't feel the presence of God in their life. As believers, it's so important that we don't have weak prayer lives, but that we are fervent and we're constantly seeking after God. Because, like I said, there are so many levels of prayer. There's so much that the Father wants to teach us and to show us, but we have to be open to Him showing us those things, and we have to be prayerful. We have to spend time in His presence. And we can't expect to be effective witnesses for Christ if we don't have a firm foundation in our relationship with Him. I think so often people want to share the gospel with other people, but the gospel itself has not manifested in their own lives, in their own families, so people can't see the work of the Lord in your life, and it becomes almost bad advertisement for the kingdom. You know, we want to make sure that we're not we're not giving God bad publicity, but we're allowing Him to use us so that we can be effective in everything we do. And that's why it's important that we have strong prayer lives that give us power, of course, and that we are in connection with God every day. That you wake up, you start your day with prayer. It makes all the difference. I think sadly, even in our churches, even with some of our pastors, some of the reasons why we don't see an effective ministry is because of weak prayer lives. And we can never get so busy that we're doing the work of the kingdom, that we're not seeking after God's face. Because remember, that is the first priority. It's not to go out and do all this work and, ministry things, but it's that you're seeking Him to build a relationship with the Father. When you have a relationship with Him first and you're chasing after Him and He's your number one, everything else will fall in line and will be effective. But we have to make sure that we're putting Him first, not the work, not the ministry, God first. And I think that's really tricky because many believers can get caught up in doing, and then to the fact that they miss the relationship part. So I just want to remind you, in order for us to be effective witnesses, we've got to spend time in His presence. Okay? That doesn't mean doing work for the kingdom. That means getting before Him. Remember Mary in the story of Martha and Mary? Martha was busy doing many things, but Mary was sitting at the feet of the Lord. And Martha started complaining. She was like, Lord, are you going to tell my sister to do anything? I mean, she's just not doing anything. She's just sitting down at your feet. And He said, Martha, Martha. It is better what Mary has done. She's chosen the wiser. And I am here to just remind you to choose the better. And the better is to always sit at God's feet. Because when you sit in His presence, when you soak Him in worship and praise and just adoration, everything else is going to fall in line. Then you will have an effective ministry. Then you will have a healthy career. Then you will have a healthy home. Then everything will fall in line. But you've got to seek the kingdom first, the kingdom of God. So I pray this word blesses you. I am still going to come and do that message on Elijah, so you all look for that. But I just wanted to wrap up what I was talking about earlier and not just leave you hanging. But you all take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.